All right, Stephen, thank you. Well, welcome to the Cooking Corner. Here with me today is Joe Davidson of Oklahoma Joe's Barbecue. As always, he's got another one of his great barbecue recipes for us. This afternoon, we're going to make some rib tips. Joe, welcome back. I'm a barbecue connoisseur, I like to think. I go to a lot of barbecue restaurants, but
Sure.
This is something I haven't seen a lot on menus.
You don't see them very often because most barbecue joints, they're either going to be cooking just straight St. Louis styles, they're not cutting their own full slabs down, or you can get a full slab at some of them. Some people serve baby backs. We've always served St. Louis style ribs, but we just started cutting our own a few weeks ago. I was like, man, we're actually not utilizing some of the best part of this rib. So what we're doing is we're actually cutting our own down. So you take a full slab, you cut this off of it,
They're huge, by the way.
That squares up the slab. You peel the membrane of it, cook your ribs with the rub, on the smoker. We turn around, take these and rub these down and smoke them separately. That way it's got smoke and bark and sweetness all the way around it. And you cook this like you would a rib. So basically, you rub it down with the rib rub, and then you smoke it open. If this is a backyard recipe, I'd recommend smoking it open for about 2 hours, then wrap these, 2 or 3 of them in a ball of foil, and then put it back on the smoker for an hour to an hour and a half, 275 degrees, both open and closed. And then at that point in time, you pull them off. And I think the perfect thing to do then is to actually glaze them with barbecue sauce. You're cooking with indirect heat and smoke during the entire time until you glaze these, then put them right next to the firebox or directly over the coals and caramelize the barbecue sauce on that. When you pull those off and serve it with your favorite side dishes, it's spectacular. I mean, spectacular. And these, you think about it, look at all the meat that's in that.
Oh, absolutely. It's so much bigger.
Just has meat everywhere through that. And that's some good eating pork rib right there, I'm telling you.
Is the cook time differently than normal, your traditional ribs?
Yes, it's going to be a little bit longer. And the reason's that these ribs, are pretty thin meat between the bones there. This has got more mass to it. So when you start talking about something that you really got, look at all that meat that comes off of it. So it's a little thicker. That requires a little bit more cooking time. And for $12.99, you get 2 of these dudes, 2 sides, and it's a spectacular deal if you don't want to cook up at home yourself.
Yeah, and these are new on your menu, you mentioned.
They are brand new on our menu. We just launched these things, and the first day I went out and I made every employee, I said, you got to taste these things. I think they're great. And everyone that ate them was just like, oh my gosh. So if you're in the store and you see me, ask me. I'll give you one of these suckers, and you can see and be the judge for yourself of what you think about our rib tips here.
Oh, I'm excited to try it too. And one thing a little different is there is cartilage in here, so you got to look out for that.
That's exactly right. So this is kind of like eating ribs. It's not real clean, So when I eat these things, I like to actually just grab it and peel the meat off of it.
Tear it apart.
Just there, and that's 100% meat. There's no cartilage in that. If you were to take this and slice this, that's when you really have to watch out for any cartilage or bone that's going to be in this. But when you peel it off, look at the thickness of that, and it's so tender and
a ton of meat on there. I'm excited to try it. Joe, thank you so much. You can check out many more recipes just like this one. Just go to our website at newson6.com/recipes. We'll be right back after this break with a final look at your Tuesday forecast. Stay with us.